Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great weekend. Hope you're having a great Sunday so far. And welcome to your daily update here on XRP. We're going to do a full update on XRP. So far, XRP has been moving exactly as expected, right? So that's, well, in this case, the expectation was that we would drop down a little bit lower. So whether that's good or not, I'll leave that up to you, right? And it also depends on personal circumstances. I'm at least happy that we predicted this, and so far I have not changed my mind. So if you still completely know what I said in my last video, then this video will be nothing new, but my analysis and my prediction on XRP is still the same. But okay, so what we've seen from XRP right now, what we already knew yesterday, is that after hitting that major resistance level right here at 3.35, 3.4, which is a major technical level, but in this case, or specifically this time that we hit it, we also had a massive fair value gap there, arguably the biggest imbalance that XRP left after the bearish pressure at the end of July. So we filled that, we rejected there, we started losing momentum after hitting that level, so that also decreased the possibility or the probability to break through above that, and we started to drop down, which is also lower. We also had some major support and an imbalance, which normally acts as a bit of a magnet, right? So that is pulling the price down lower. And then outside of that, what I told you yesterday is that I also wanted to speak briefly upon on some news that we would have next week. Next week, Tuesday, we have CPI and inflation rate data. And in general, it's a very loaded week when we talk about fundamentals, for example, with the peace talks between Russia and Ukraine. Right, so it's quite loaded, so you might see some de-risking ahead of it. And I think that's in line. I think both the technicals and the fundamentals in this case actually work together with the fact that, like I said, wow, XRP and Coinbase is dropping down quite aggressively. That's interesting to see. I mean, maybe we got some news. I'm not certain. But okay, so we're seeing some aggressive selling right here. That's fine, right? Because technically we have those imbalances. It's quite logical that we're going to fill those up. Fundamentally, we also have a reason to de-risk, and we have a reason to drop down a little bit lower. So I still think, and I've said this yesterday as well, but I still think it's most likely that we're going to revisit those levels right here around, well, between 3.15 and I would say the lowest we could go is 3.08, so $3.08. If we get some bad news, like maybe we got some bad news, I'm not certain, but if we get some bad news, we could also drop down lower. But for now, I think it's most likely we're going to be holding that, maybe spike down a bit lower, but ultimately hold that, and from there jump back up to this level right here at 3.25, 3.3, and I think we're going to be able to find some stability up higher. I don't think for now that we will be able to get a breakout above 3.35 and 3.4 instantly after finding support at that major support level around 3.1. All right, I think we're going to need some more time. I think we're going to need to await the result of the inflation rate and CPI data coming out on Tuesday, and whether that's good or bad, I think we need to await some of the fundamentals and the outcome of which next week. And then from there, we'll see. So for now, short term, I think we're going to be bearish. I think we're going to drop down into that area at 3.1. We could spike down lower, but ultimately, I think that level is going to hold. And then from there, I expect stability, let's say between 3.05, where we can spike down into, like I said, and 3.3, 3.35, which is the main resistance level, which I do not expect us to break out above. Those are my thoughts on XRP. It's very simple. I'll try to keep you updated as much as I can next week in official Discord and Telegram channels. Very interesting to see this during a video, and I might need to set some limit orders because there are some coins in here that are dropping quite aggressively that I wanted to enter lower. So I'll have a look at that. But for now, everybody have a great Sunday. Take care. Be safe in these markets, especially with the news coming out next week. And I'll see you all in my next videos. Bye.